I have a child with a life-threatening allergy, and if you do too, you know how important it is to have an EpiPen. After I almost lost my son to a severe allergic reaction, I promised myself I would always keep an EpiPen with him wherever he goes, no matter what. The problem is that EpiPens have to be stored at about room temperature, and with the skyrocketing price of EpiPens, you probably don't want to have to buy a new one if it accidentally gets too hot or too cold. Have you ever noticed that your EpiPen packaging says to store your EpiPen at 68 degrees to 77 degrees Fahrenheit? The temperature requirements are on the EpiPen box, in the instructions booklet, and even on the EpiPen itself. These aren't suggestions, they're requirements from the EpiPen manufacturer. How can you go to the beach, go camping, or go anywhere outdoors and keep your EpiPen at about room temperature? Hi, I'm Sandy Wengreen, the co-creator of EpiShell. EpiShell is a patented case that protects EpiPens from hot and cold temperatures. The way it does this is surprisingly simple. Inside each EpiShell is a patented system that releases heat when it's cold outside and absorbs heat when it's hot outside. It doesn't use any batteries. Instead, it uses advanced EpiCells that reset to room temperature when indoors and then release heat or absorb heat as necessary when outdoors. So now, whenever you're running errands, hiking, or on a field trip, you can count on the protection of an EpiPen. After my son almost died from a severe allergic reaction to nuts, we made it a point to always have an EpiPen with him. But that meant a lot of our favorite outdoor activities were out of the question. That's not the kind of life we wanted for our son, which is why we created EpiShell. We've been working on EpiShell for a few years, and fortunately I have a bit of experience with product development. After earning a master's degree in engineering at Stanford, I designed medical devices as a principal engineer at Medtronic. Then I started a company making consumer products, and some of my inventions are sold in Apple stores all around the world. Now, after building the first EpiShell to help my son, the process of bringing it to market to help hundreds of thousands of people is nearly complete. Over the past few months, we brought a functional prototype on family trips to Yellowstone and Mount Rainier. It worked great. Here's a dimensional prototype that represents what we plan to start mass producing now. We've successfully tested EpiShell. We know it works. And we've chosen manufacturing partners who are ready and waiting to start mass production. So here's what's next. Custom manufacturing equipment is the last thing we need to start mass production, and we need to collect enough pre-orders to fund the purchase of this equipment. Bringing EpiShell to market will save lives by enabling people to bring their EpiPen with them wherever they go, even if it's hot or cold outside. Please join us on our mission to enable everyone to keep their EpiPen safe and close, no matter where they go. Thanks for your support.